What up, guys? It's Lee here from Bleeped Up Productions, and today we have something very, very special. Today is a new beginning on this channel, and it is Faeria Fridays. This is a series where we are going to be building decks and playing the fantastic card/board game known as Faeria. If you don't know what Faeria is, there is a link in the description for you guys to go check out this incredible game. It's available on PC, it's available on the Switch. I don't know about Xbox, but I have it on my PlayStation 4, and I can tell you for a fact, it is a fantastic game. And with that being said, we are going to get straight into episode 4 here, Big Red Value. Yeah, not that kind of big red, you know, the Mountain Dew type. But yes, this deck is a ton of fun because it's all about playing huge, big, scary red creatures for hardly anything. So we're getting a ton of value, aka big red value. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. In this episode, we're going to change it up again because we're trying to find a format that works for Faeria Fridays. So what we're going to do, we're going to play 3 games with the deck so you guys can see how it plays. Also, let's see if we can go undefeated and see how well the deck actually does. And also in this episode, we're going to do it a little bit different because the deck profile is going to be just straight from the PlayStation instead of my cool fancy graphics. And we have a bit of a big reveal at the end because after playing Faeria for so long, I finally have a complete collection of cards. Now, that's the one thing I wanted to briefly talk about before we get into the deck profile. When you play Faeria, you are given crates, and basically you are given these cards, and you play it and play it and play it. It's a play reward kind of thing instead of pay a ton of money to get stuff. And it's been a ton of fun playing Faeria, and it feels really rewarding now to have a full collection. So without further ado, on the screen right now is the time to take you to the games if you don't want to watch the deck profile. And with that being said, let's get straight into Big Red Value. Okay guys, so we are here and we're going to talk about our deck profile of Big Red Value, and we're going to kick things off with a Flame Spitter. It is 3 Faeria, it costs 1 mountain as well to play. It is a 2/2 and it comes in with a gift, which means it does something when played from your hand, which is deal 1 damage to an enemy. It can be very useful for picking off structures, pinging that annoying 1/1 creature on a Faeria well, or just going face to our opponent. And we're going to be running 2 of these in our deck. Moving on to the next creature, we're going to talk about Krog's Dinner. Now this is one of the key cogs, one of the key Krogs, there we go, should we say, to this deck. And it is 3 Faeria, 2 mountains to play, so 3/3. And when you play this, your Krog costs 7 less. When you summon Krog, destroy this. And it has a gift. If Krog has died or is in your deck, draw him. Rather good, not gonna lie. With the recursion of if we bring Krog out and do some fun shenanigans and he dies, if we keep the other Krog around, you can draw him out and stuff. It's very good. I really like this card. We're running 2 of Krog's Dinner in this deck. Moving on, we're going to go talk about our Underground Brigade. Obviously, we've run this in our range deck in episode 1. It's a very, very good red card. It is 3 Faeria, 2 mountains, and it's a 2/3, and it has a combat trigger which is gain 2 Faeria. Very good. Such a great red card, a very staple in a lot of red builds from what I've seen in the Faeria community, and we are running 2 of them in this deck. Moving on, we're going to go with Bloodstone Sprite. That's right, there's going to be a lot of cross-pollination, cross-contamination, should we say, from other decks that we've run on my channel so far. This is 4 Faeria, 1 mountain to play. Required to play even, sorry. It's a 4/4 and it says whenever a friendly creature harvests Faeria from an opponent's well, deal 1 damage to your opponent. So yeah, it can be very useful. We've seen how great this card is in other videos. So very simple. We're running 2 of them in our deck. Moving on, we're going to talk about Fire Elemental. It's 4 Faeria, 1 mountain required to play. It is a 5/2 and it comes in with a gift of create a mountain. So it creates a land for us. Very useful, very solid. Just kind of like a War Elemental when we did our Triton deck. This one brings out mountains for us. Very useful. Running 2 of these in our deck because we need to. So, moving on to the next one, we are going to talk about Grimguard. This is rather awesome. I love the Grimguard. Artwork's hilarious, ton of fun. It's 4 Faeria, 2 mountains required to play it. It's a 2/5, it has Taunt, and it also has a combat trigger, which is deal 2 damage to your opponent. So it's not going to go to that creature, it's going to go to our opponent. So we will do 2 damage to the creature, obviously, if we're in combat, but we'll do 2 damage to our opponent, which is very cool. So Taunt, obviously, adjacent enemies must attack this, which is really good. Absolutely love this card. We're running 3 of these in our deck because we need to, and it's absolutely incredible. Moving on is our first card of value for big red value in this deck, and it is Ogre Dance. That's right, it's 4 Faeria, 2 mountains required to play it, and it states a random card in your hand costs 7 or less. And when we get to the big boys of this deck, you'll see those 7 costs and those 10 cost cards that we have, you know, come down to literally nothing, which is fantastic. We're running 3 of these in this deck because we need to, because it's all about red value in this deck. Moving on to our next one is Underground Boss. Again, very similar to like the Brigade we talked about earlier. It's 5 Faeria, 2 mountains required to play. It's a 3/5. It has a combat trigger, which is gain 2 Faeria. This is a staple in many red builds, again, because it just does so much value. And that's the whole point of this deck, guys. Value, value, value. We're running 2 of these in our deck, guys, and it is a ton of fun to play. So, moving on, that's right, we're moving into our boy Seifer.
There can be only one!
Yes, the Blood Tyrant. He is 5 Faeria, 3 mountains required to play him, and when Faeria destroys a creature, he gains attack and life equal to the destroyed creature's base attack and life. If you've seen episode 1 of my Faeria series, you have seen this guy go to pretty much Thanos God tier mode in our builds. Absolutely fantastic. Obviously, Seifer, however you want to pronounce it, he is a legendary, so we're only running 1 of him, because there is only 1 of the Blood Tyrant, and he's a 5/6, very good card, absolutely fantastic. Moving on, we're going to talk about a Barbarian Ogre. He's very, very simple. 7 Faeria, 2 mountains required. He's a 7/7 for 7. Big hitter, absolutely fantastic. And look at the artwork, guys. He's just swinging at you with a giant tree. What more do you want? Fantastic card. Running 2 of these in our deck. Moving on, another big key cog to this big red value deck of ours is Bold Bargainer. He is 7 Faeria, 2 mountains required to play him. He's a 3/4 and he has a gift. So when he comes into play, he basically will state a random card in your hand costs 7 less. So if we get it right and we've got those big boys in our hand and we play this, one of those might come down to literally nothing, which is phenomenal. Just saying, is all. Moving on, we have our first board wipe. It seems to be in every red deck because I absolutely love this card. It is Hellfire. It is 7 Faeria, 2 mountains required to play it, guys. And it's simple. Deal 9 damage, randomly split among enemies. If there's no one on the board, 9 to the face to our opponent. If there's multiple enemies on the board, 9 split across the whole board. Simple, effective, fantastic. Running 2 of these in this deck. Moving on to our next legendary creature, which is Garden, Heart of the Mountain. He is 10 Faeria, 2 mountains required. He has flying, charge 2, and he has a gift, which is deal 2 damage to all enemy creatures. Again, can be a really useful board wipe, or just taking out that annoying character just so you can do a trade with another creature. It's absolutely phenomenal. He's a 6/6. He's a big-ass dragon. Absolutely love it. He is a very, very useful card. And because, again, he's a legend creature, there can only be one of Gurden. So, moving on, we're talking about Krog. That's right, Krog, the Ogre King. This guy is one of the key cogs in our deck when it comes to value. Krog is 12 Faeria and 4 mountains required to play it. But remember, when we play his dinner, he can come actually out for 5, which is absolutely phenomenal. But he has a combat trigger, guys, which is a random card in your hand costs 7 less. So like we've stated, we've already got some of these big boys in our decks. More of those big boys can be literally taken down to nothing, which is phenomenal. He's a 2/12, so every time he attacks,
he is just going to make creatures or random cards in our hand 7 less. Absolutely phenomenal. 1 card of him, because guess what? There can only be 1 Krog. And I believe our last card of the deck is Ice Rock Behemoth. This is a phenomenal card. Not just because the back kind of reminds me a little bit like Godzilla. Not gonna lie. Really, really amazing. He is 7 Faeria, and he requires 3 mountains or rock, however you want to call it, and 3 water or islands to play. So obviously we're splashing a little bit of blue in here when we get this guy on the board. But when he comes out on the board, guys, he has taunt and he has protection, and he's a 7/7. So, if you think about it, guys, he comes in, he has taunt. If we put him in the right place at the right time, people have to attack him. But he has protection, so that means if a big thing comes in and hits him for the first time, guess what? He's taking none of that damage and he's just dealing out 7. Then other things can hit him, but that protection keeps this big guy around for a while. So, guys, with that being said, that is the deck. A little bit shorter than usual because I want to try and keep trimming these episodes as much as possible to crank out more every Friday. We've got 3 games this week, and also we've got more cards to talk about just because we unboxed a few in our final chests to complete my whole Faeria collection, which was a fair few legendary creatures, which I'm excited to put in some decks in not too distant future for more videos for this channel. So without further ado, guys, take care, have a good one, and enjoy the 3 games that we have on this episode. What's up, guys? So we have game 1 here with our big creatures deck. That's right, game 1. Hopefully you enjoyed the episodes far. You enjoyed the deck breakdown. We're going to get straight into this game. We're against Dark Tiger. So we're going to see how it comes off. Because I really like how this deck plays. Get some legendary bad boys out, get some big guys out, have a bit of fun. So starting hand, we've got Gurudon, Heart of the Mountain, Ogre Dance and Hellfire. I don't want to get Gurudon yet, but Ogre Dance is quite a big key part of value for our deck. So what do we get? Okay, we got the Bold Bargainer. There's nothing for us to do here except build a mountain and greet our opponent. There we go. Greetings, and end our turn. Is he going to be kind? Our survey says no at the moment. Still hasn't greeted us. How rude. Is he not going to greet us? Guys, he's not greeting us, but he is exploring. Okay, so... greetings, he finally has. So, guys, he's played a Tiger, if that's how you spell it, Explorer. So he's running red and green. Interesting. So, what we're going to do is we will put a mountain there. Fire Elemental. What we'll do next turn, we'll be able to get there and get some Faeria on the go. So, Fire Elemental, obviously it creates a mountain, so we're very happy with that. So, he's going to get a bit more Faeria than us, because obviously he's going to be a bit ahead of us. By a tiny bit, should we say. But, so far... You know what? This is a perfect start for us in a way. Because look at this. We're going to go here. And then just build a mountain here ready for next turn. Man, guys, we have 5 mountains already in this game. That's set us up. So now I know obviously we've got the Behemoth in this deck, so we need to get a little bit of blue going. So he's building that way, but we've aggressively got mountains all the way across our, like, protecting our orb, which is nice. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do... Let's push. Let's go there. Flame Spitter. We'll put 1 damage on him, on their fine thing. So Flame Spit is a really cool one, guys, just because it deals, when it comes out, gift 1. So we're looking pretty solid here. I think if we go 3, 4, 5, 6... If I Ogre Hellflame... Yes! Look at that. That is what I call value. Let's do it. Let's Hellfire the board. Okay, it still lives. but I'm okay with that. I'm alright with that. A lot, actually. That's a lot of value. So next turn we can get Bold Bargainer, which I believe is a random card in your hand costs 7 less. So we hopefully will get something big, and we can get something else big out on the board for free, because that's what we want to try and do. Get value out on the board. This is all about this is. It's big red value. I love it. It's a very fun name for a deck as well, Big Red Value. I wanted to go Big Red, because obviously the hilarious Mountain Dew thing. Okay, so he's going a bit all over the shop. He's even got a desert going now, guys. Interesting. Sand Explorer. So he's got all the Explorers. Okay. It's like Doric, the Explorer, and there is our first Ice Behemoth. Behemoth, should we say. Okay, we're going to get there. I think we've got to just go here just so we know we're safe. And I'm okay with that because we might trade, I don't know. But so far so good, we'll take that. So, we're getting ready to bring out our monster, which from the artwork I showed you earlier looks absolutely amazing, the rock ice. Oh, it makes me feel like it's like Godzilla in a bizarre way. But anyway, here we go. So, he stopped us building right next to him. But Earthcraft, okay, choose any colour, transform, okay. Desert, okay, so he's just got loads of explorers. I like this idea so far by Dark Tiger. It's pretty interesting. Maybe we need to do it. And there's a Queen's Guard. Interesting. And there's the trade. Okay. We're going to find out now. Here we go. Please be the Rock Behemoth. Yes! Oh my gosh, this game is going so well for us. We are going to put another blue immediately in front of him. That is going to hit, and then we'll trade. So we don't want to do that quite yet. So we'll leave it there for now. He's probably going to put both there, which I'm fine with, because if he does, we'll put a blue one there, and then we'll bring out our big Ice Rock Behemoth. But so far, guys, we're looking very strong right now. I think he's at 15 health. We're at 12. 20 even, sorry. I was going to say 12. So far, so good. Here we go. Where are you going? Are you going directly diagonal? Yeah. We're going to gain a Faeria, because that's what the Queen's Guard does. We know this because of our Queen's build that we did last time, which was a ton of fun to do. So, guys, what's he going to do? Okay.
Welcome to my realm.
Welcome to my realm. So he's going to play Emperor Chaos. Production. Give all enemy creatures -1, -0 when destroy. Then destroy all enemy creatures with 0 attack. Okay, that's kind of unfortunate. But, unfortunate for him, we've got to bring some big boys out on the field. Look at this. There's one big boy. And then, what I'm going to do, because obviously these guys are going to start dying soon, is if I bring out another one, that ogre is going to become 0. So that's 0 cost. So if we put one there, next turn, we're looking very dangerous, guys. So we're setting up for next turn. We're not going to play it now, because I feel like it's fine. Because that Emperor Chaos is going to minus our attack a little bit. But I don't mind that, because this Ice Behemoth is going to be doing money for us. Because we're going to hopefully put a mountain in here if he doesn't go aggressive. And then we're going to bring out a Barbarian Ogre, which is going to look sick. So here we go. What is he going to do? What is he going to do? Okay, green. Oh, wow. That is... Okay, that's a bit spicy. I ain't going to argue with that. That was a bit of a spicy... Attack the Crackthorn Beast. -2. Deal 4 damage randomly spread amongst enemies and give +4/+4 randomly. Okay, so that's a bit annoying. But at the same time, we're okay with this.
I'll make the heck out of you!
Okay, so my debate here is, do we trade everything off? Then we won't have any Faeria picker-uppers, so we won't. I'm gonna... 6, that won't kill it. But then that will have to come across. Okay, cool. So I feel how I'm gonna play. I'm not gonna do anything right now because I feel like we're in a good spot because he might have to come over and deal with that. I feel like that's what's probably going to happen, or he's going to go there. Because if not, I'm going to have to come and kill Chaos. Because it will go down to 6, so it would actually keep him alive. So, what we'll do... Okay, we'll trade, because he's either going to come over and finish him off, or he's going to do that. But he has to attack him, because he's got Torn. So, okay, we're alright now. That was the right move, so I'm good with that. So let's end turn. Okay. It's going to go down because of this... guy here is the nicest way of putting it. Chaos is so frustrating, man. Okay, so we are next turn we're going to lose our bold bargainer again. Okay. Okay. Right. We got to figure out what we need to do. I think we're going to get 10 Faeria next turn, so 3 we're going to... I think we get 10, so we should be okay. But what's he going to do? Because I want to kill Chaos Guy. Oasis, right. Okay, that changes everything because he's still there. Plague. That's interesting. Okay, well. Let's just go face. And then what we'll do... Another one, and then draw. What do we get? Another ogre. Okay. He's gonna die, so... That's kind of sad, but he's not gonna get any value because he can't get over there, so... we'll move him there and smile. And then he's gonna die because of chaos. Okay with that. So we've got 5. And then 4. So we have got lethal if he can't deal with him. We'll see what happens. Because I can move up and smash. Okay, that dies, and that will trade. Go on, trade, trade, trade. You know you want to. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Alright. Gain 3 life. Okay, that might have just saved his bacon there. What was that card? 3 wishes. Gain 3 life. Copy the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. They cost 1 less and are wild. Uh-oh. He just copied our deck, guys. That's kind of scary. I wonder if we get a Hellfire. That would be pretty bad. Uh-oh. Well, we'll see. What's going to come of it? It's the biggest question. If I Faeria up here, Ice Behemoth goes here. There we go. Okay. That might have been the wrong play there, but I need some sort of safety net because we've run out of steam now, which is annoying because of our opponent, that Chaos man, Chaos Emperor, or Emperor Chaos even. He has done money for that guy. I'm now worried. What's he going to put next to my face? Okay, what is Dark Tiger going to do? Oh, you're kidding me? Okay. Okay, so he's going to come to my face now. Okay. I need to get rid of Chaos. This is unfortunate, but I need to get rid of Chaos. So, goodbye, Chaos. I'm going to hit him for 4. So he's at lethal. We are then going to go here. We are then going to Faeria 1, and we're going to pray he doesn't have any big boys. He's got no one there, so that Lunan won't trigger. Nice. Okay. 2-2 frog. I'm okay with that. That's killable. He can either kill that, or I'm fine with that because I can jump over him and kill him. Oh, there's a Lumen trigger. We're gonna bring out a big boy next turn. Okay. I'm fine with this. We live. If he has a taunt, we're unfortunate. If not, I'm okay with this. It's gonna be a board wipe though. Oh, play just tooth everything? Yeah, that's a great board wipe. Oh, wow. Well played. That was a great board wipe. But he's put all his eggs in one basket. So he's got no Faeria. We have Faeria. So what we need, Ogre Dance. We want that Barbarian Ogre to be cheap. Or the Cog Dinner. We can still go with that. Yeah, boy. Next turn. We can win. We can still win. Somehow we can win. Somehow we can win. Hopefully he hasn't got an answer. No taunts. No taunts, please. Here we go. Hold on to your butts, guys. What is he going to bring out? Sand. I can't think of any sand creatures that have taunt. We'll find out in a second. Flying. Oh, you swine dog. Okay, okay. 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 Hit me for a cheeky one, okay. Okay. Krog, a random card that costs 7 less when he goes into combat. Oh, that seems too good not to be true. So Krog, you're out.
Hail to the king!
Yeah, babe. Right. Oh, that's a misplay because I forget whenever he comes out, those things destroy. Oh, balls. Oh, I completely balls this up, guys. Fudge. I might have just cost us the game there. Balls, balls, balls. Oh, Lee. Lee, you should have got the value to bang. Oh. Whoopsie-daisy. That's a misplay. Misplay game 1. Solid. Good job. We had him. We had him if he didn't have this bloody twin soul thing. Ah, that's so frustrating. Okay. If I can get 10 though, I'm living the dream. If I can get 10, it's a very good board wipe. A random card in your hand costs 7 less.
Godspeed, friends!
Yes, actually that works out perfectly. Hit him again, 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 please. Oh. Oh, God. Soul Eater, of course. That's a big issue. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is going to be close, guys. Oh. We still have a possibility here. Yes. We need to do that.
Godspeed, friends!
Okay, you are coming out here. Two damage to everyone by Garden, and I think we might have game here. If you can do a board wipe, I can do a board wipe. Smiley faces all around. End turn. We are looking like we might have just got this, guys. We'll find out in a second. How much is Soul Eater? Just curious. Soul Eater's 5, so he could summon another one, which is kind of bad. But what's he thinking? Mystical Beast. Okay. Goes lethal and dies. Yeah, boy! Do we do it? Do we do it, guys? That's the biggest question. Do we do it? Do we do it with Krog, or do we do it with the dragon? We're going to find out in a second. Because if he puts something there, I need to kill it. Okay, here we go. What's he going to play? He's got nothing. We win! We win! I'm going to say well played to him as well. Well played, Chief. Korg. Do the honours, Korg.
Godspeed, friends!
And we get a win. That's what I'm talking about. So, big red value. Seems to be working, guys. I'm really happy with it so far. Game 1, episode 1 win. Feels good. Right, let's get straight into game number 2. Okay, guys, we're back. It's game number 2, and we are here with big red value. Game number 2. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the episode so far. We're changing it up every time because I want to find a format that works. We're going with 3 games now for the new format, which I'm looking forward to. So, we've already done game 1. We've got a win in the books. Let's see how we get on with game number 2. So, we're starting. We've got Flame Spitter, we've got Grimguard, and we've got Hellfire. We're keeping all of those because that is just lush. Not gonna lie. We are going first as well, so that is an awesome thing. So, we're going to kick things off cheekily with a mountain, and we're going to greet our opponent by saying greetings, seeing if he will greet us back. Is he a kind guy? He or she? We'll find out in a second. They're exploring, that's the first thing they're doing. Wood Elemental. Are they going to say greetings? From the looks of it, no, they're being a bit rude. So we're going to play our Flame Spitter. I'm going to put some damage on him instead. I'm not really bothered about the Wood Elemental so far. And that'll be us done. It's looking good so far for us. So, let's see what we've got. We want to get the value out on the board early like we did in the first game. But we'll see how it will go. Okay, this is tasty. So he didn't do anything else. So maybe we can get some value out here. Let's do this time 1 damage to him. And leave it there. And next turn we might Hellfire if he's got nothing. But we'll see. What is he going to do? Forest. Big boy! Okay, that stops our Hellfire from really being effective, which isn't too bad. But one thing we can do, we can start looking at water. That's what we're definitely going to look at. He's going to rush us now. We're in a very dangerous part. So he's got 8 like us. There's the rush. Here we go. Okay, so it begins. We need to go on a little bit defensive here. Or do we? Yeah, we'll put a thing there. I'm going to put that there. So here we have got Taunt, which isn't too bad. We are going to give up that space though, which is annoying. So this could get quite interesting quite fast. But I feel like that was probably a misplay by me. There we go. He's probably going to put Forest. There we go. Drop a big boy now. Yeah, there we go. Teleport him right there. Okay. I think we might have to sacrifice a Flame Spitter here and pray that Hellfire kills this thing. We're going to find out. Okay. We can Ogre Dance. See what we get cheap. Okay, we get the Spitter. Okay. So what we can do, we can go defensive. That for free. And then we'll Hellfire. Just to get some damage on the board. There we go. Yeah. Nice. Okay. So we've got our defender in the Behemoth for free. We're looking all right now. We're good. We've got a bit of a stable, but he has got that there, so we need to have a constant taunter there now. Here we go.
The Huntress is here.
Ruining the Relentless is going to be a bit of an annoyance for us, guys. Ugh. This is bad, but we're okay with this. Oh, shit. We're not okay with this. You have a casual God Hunter. Okay. I've got to figure this one out. Right, okay. 1, 2. Elemental here. Rock that boy up there. Lose protection. We're going to get hit for 11 here, guys, I think. Yeah, I don't want to sacrifice the thing, so yeah. 11, 10, 15. We're going to get hit for 15 here. This is not a good... Oh, I knew not protecting us there is bad, so 11. It's going to be 15. Unless he's got a pump-up spell, which then will probably end the game here. Yeah, there's going to be 13. Interesting. I wouldn't have done that. I would have just gone face because I got no answer for it, but okay. Right. Actually, he can't kill us. He can't attack because there's a taunter there. Perfect. So what we can do, we can kind of... Oh, let's draw a card. Do we get anything tasty? We get Krog. Okay. Let's go on the offensive here. Okay. I'm okay with this. 3. That's all we'll get. Got there. We'll go 5. Okay. Alright. He can't do anything because of that taunter. So, our Behemoth is kind of doing work for us.
Nature never dies.
Yep. Nature never dies. It's 100% true. So 6, 12, 18. So we've got basically 4 turns. Oh my god, come on. Seriously? Give me a break. Alright, there we go. There's 1. We're going to get hit for 6 here, guys, but we'll Faeria for this turn. So then next turn we'll get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They could bring out a barbarian. Yeah, we're gonna do some work, and we might get him, depending on how we can do it. Okay, hit me for 6. Runin. Game 5, you mother flumper. Okay. 4. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Gonna move over. Hit me there. Kill you there. We get 8. Okay, we are looking in a much... See, he's done! Wow! Boys, why did he quit? It wasn't game over, but we just put up our shields, we put up our taunts, and he had nothing to do. So, Nudrim, or however you pronounce your name, unlucky, bruv. Thanks for the win, though. Anyway, without further ado, let's get straight into Game 3, guys, because that is 2-0. What up, guys? We are back with Game 3, and look, it's Dark Tiger again for our final game of this episode. We're just playing some casual games as we are on Faeria. You get to go against the same people sometimes. We're against Dark Tiger again, so this should be a ton of fun. So what we're going to do is we are going to keep our opening hand, because Krog's dinner as well as the Grimguard is a good start. Awesome start for us. We're starting second this time. I believe we were first last time. I can't remember exactly. But here we go. What has he got? It's a pretty good start by him, playing a Fortune Hunter. Whenever this Harvest Faeria, it gets +1/+1. It's pretty good. I'm going to say greetings again, because guess what? We're fighting the same guy again. Whenever this harvests Faeria, give a random creature. Okay, cool. Wow, I better get my arse in gear. There we go. That's all we can do. Jump on that Faeria train as quickly as possible. We know roughly what he's playing, unless he's playing something different. Looks like it isn't, but he's getting a 2-2. He keeps him out the board long enough. Just going to be quite aggressive this game. I'm just going to change it up. We have a 3-3 now. Yeah, see, we're going to go bump. He knows roughly what we might be playing again. Oasis Explorer. 4-4, okay. This is where we're going to get some value, boys, here. So we're going to go boom. We're going to put a fire up there. We're then going to put a bad boy up there. And what we're going to do, we're also going to put a bad boy down here, which then puts Krog into our hands, ready for next turn. It's going to be very, very tasty. Awesome sauce. 5-5. Uh-oh. That was unfortunate because of this Faeria Hunter. 6-6 even. Play 2. Holy crap on a stick. It's pretty scary. Feel, because we've got this. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That was a mistake. Oops-a-daisy. We're supposed to go there, not there. Well played. I know. Fudge me sideways. That is an unfortunate error right there. That's annoying. That Explorer is getting beefed up. Holy cow. Maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe we should do an Explorer deck soon. That'd be really fun with all the different Explorers they have. That'd be really cool to do. Okay, so he's moving forward. He's going to put something there. There you go. We could have had a land right in front of his face. But no. Lee, you're an idiot. Okay, right. Elemental move up. On the boss can go there. Good. We're starting slow because of my silly mistake there, but we're all good. I should really put something there. If he doesn't put anything there, I want to go 3 wide. Okay, he pays Spell Whirl, adding 2. I believe it is right. Yeah, 2 random blue spells to his hand. Yeah, to hand. 15. God, that's a scary number. I would love 15 Faeria right now on our deck. Gosh, how much value we have in here. So, boom, boom. I wonder if he's going to come trade. If not, I know we are. Okay. Nice! We know all about the Triton Chef from our I think it was episode 2, guys, where we did a Triton build. That was a ton of fun. Ah, see, you scaredy cat, you little puss puss. Scaredy little puss puss. It's all right. We forgive you. Oh, who's gonna be? Is he gonna be a 6/6?
Would you like some tea?
Oh, would you like some tea? That is kind of unfortunate. Playing Aurora. Okay, rumble. Gosh, he has got a deck here that just keeps pumping up. This is rather interesting. Hellfire. Hellfire right now will be quite interesting. So, is it worth the risk, guys? Maybe get some things off the board. Let's find out. Okay, we got a few things down to 1. Okay. But he's going to keep giving them +1/+1. Okay. That's what we'll do. We'll move him up in a very threatening space. That's it. Wow, you will not survive. I feel like the nicest thing I should say is thanks. It's the unique. I can't do the unique yet. Okay. Well, I'll just say greetings. Okay. Ugh, that is so good, Yulani. Oh, you savage, man. I'm going to have to say well played on that, Fry. Well played. Just stop me for a turn, guys. Okay. Oh, that's annoying. Ooh. Is it time to be aggressive? Maybe. Let's play one. Let's see what we get. I don't think we've won this one. We might, but I've made a few misplays. I made a misplay in the first game, I think, against Dark Tiger, but we'll see. Oy, oy, oy. No! Oh, come on! That's... It's got Frogify or whatever it was. What was it? Yeah, Frogify. Oh, wow. Well, I think this game's done, guys. Ha! He's got jump, right? So... Yeah, I think this is game. Cool. Oh, we can't even play it. Just gonna say well played because he's just gonna get killed. Boys. Well, you always have to have one loss on an episode, I guess. Lol. We've only gone undefeated once with one deck completely. It was a Triton build, but there it is. Look, 7 smash, 7 smash, and then next turn we're dead. Cool beans. We are dead. Well, technically, yeah, we are dead. Because I've only got one Taunter, and it's going to be game. Cool beans. See, I've got one Taunter, but it will only be able to stop, but then that's it, so... Well played, sir. No. Right, that's game. That was a very quick game as well, guys. Never mind. I need to look into that fortune, because that seems like a card. That card seems like a card. That Faeria Teller or whatever it was. I forget its name. But yeah, guys. Okay, so we go 3-1. Or 2-1 even, sorry. With the deck, which isn't too bad. I'm alright with that.
Okay, so Big Red Value did quite a lot of value in those games, guys. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the episode so far, but finally, in this episode, we're going to break open 2 of my final ever chests that I'll ever open up in Faeria. And our first chest, as you can see, opened up a ton of legendaries because I didn't have enough. So, without further ado, we're going to check them out, and it is Istanu Eternal Light, if that's how you pronounce it. I'm really bad when it comes to names. It is 6 Faeria to play. You need 2 deserts and 4 wild cards. It is flying, charge 3, and it has last words, which is a random friendly creature becomes the new Istanu. So this thing never dies. It just can basically keep transferring from one person to another to another to another. That's rather cool, and it's a 5/5. I really like it. I'm probably going to play this at some point in a Yellow Flyers deck. The next legendary creature we got is an absolutely gorgeous looking piece of art, which is Orochi, Dream of the Deep. It is 10 Faeria to play. You need 2 islands to play it, or 10 blue lands. It is flying, charge 2, and it has a gift, which is transform all your other creatures into creatures that cost 2 more. So if you're playing a load of crappy creatures, this will pump them up to even bigger creatures, but there's the random element in it. You don't know what it's going to be, but that is amazing. I love it. It's a 6/6 for 10. And the final legendary we got in that crate was Balduron Evil Archsmith. Oh, is it Archsmith? I don't know. I'm really bad when it comes to names. It's 5 Faeria, and you need 5 mountains to play it. It's a 5/5. So 5/5 for 5/5/5. All the 5s. It has protection, and it has a corrupt ability, which is add Hammer of Destruction to your hand. So if you put this guy onto an opponent's land, you'll get a card called Hammer of Destruction, which is a very, very powerful card, and it is deal 5 damage and then shuffle the hammer into your deck. So this card, you can do 5 damage to your opponent, 5 damage to a creature, and then it shuffles back into the deck, and it keeps going and going. So kind of like Mjolnir from the Thor movies.
I really wish I had my hammer.
Hammer?
Quite unique. It was made from this special metal from the heart of a dying star. And when I spun it really, really fast, it gave me the ability to fly.
The hammer rode you on your back?
No. I used to spin it really fast, and it would pull me off the...
Oh, my God. The hammer pulled you off?
The ground. It would pull me off the ground up into the air, and I would fly. Every time I threw it, it would always come back to me.
Sounds like you had a pretty special and intimate relationship with this hammer, and that losing it was almost comparable to losing a loved one.
It's a nice way of putting it.
I like that a lot. So, without further ado, we're going to open our last chest, and as you can see, there is only 2 remaining, and those are 2 other legends to complete my collection. So, let's jump into looking at these guys, and that is Fuguro, Merchant of Wonders. It is 5 Faeria to play. You need 3 islands and 3 of anything, and it's a 3/5 creature, and it has these abilities, guys. Jump, and it has a gift, which is choose one, which is draw an urn of Gabria, or draw a crystal dragon, or draw Ulani's medallion. Now, all these cards are phenomenal. I'm not going to lie. This guy is pure value, and he's a Triton. So maybe, you know, we did that Triton build. Maybe now I have this guy. I add him to that deck and kind of go back to doing Tritons 2.0 maybe in the not too distant future. Absolutely love this guy. And then the final card, which is a Triton as well, which is Soroko First Mate. Sorry if I butchered that name. It is a 7 Faeria costing 7/7, and you need 2 islands, 2 mountains of 2 of any wild to play this guy. And he has jump, and he also has deal 3 damage to all adjacent enemies where this lands. So he comes down and drops 3 damage on everyone. that can be very, very useful. I feel like that might need to go into another Triton build 2.0 in the not too distant future. So, guys, with that, we are going to get straight into the end credits. That's right, we're here, guys. Thank you very much for watching this episode. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like. A like is much appreciated. I really appreciate all the comments that I've had so far, pointing out my misplays or telling me that you're enjoying this series. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much. And yeah, until next time, guys, take care, have a good one, subscribe, you know what to do, and we'll see you next Friday for more Faeria Fridays.